Hello there, I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. In our previous video, we saw how to create our own character. Now this is not any character from any movies or anything. I've just created him randomly without any planning or any kind of sketches. And now we will be painting him using simple acrylic colors and brushes. After painting he'll look like this. Also I've colored him randomly. I didn't plan which colors to use where. Today I'm starting to paint with the shoes first, and you can also choose to paint the head first. It's completely your choice. The colors that I'm using are simple acrylic colors and simple paint brushes. After base coating the shoes with black color, what I'm doing over here is making using a little bit gray color, and I'm going to give a dry brushing over here. You can see brushing gives a good texture, and so I always try to use dry brushing. And here I've also added some red color to his shoes. It depends on, I mean, it's completely on you whichever color you want. What I'm gonna do right now over here is I'm adding satin varnish on the shoes first. The paint might come off while painting the other parts, hence I'm currently giving varnish to it, so when I'm painting the other parts the paint stays intact. So for his body color, I chose orange color. I don't know why I chose orange color. Just it was like there besides me, and I chose it. For the head part, make sure that you make the color more watery, and we try using a flat brush for it, so that the color doesn't stay, or the layers of the colors don't stay on the body. And by chance, if you see the layers of acrylic colors forming on the face, you can use a sponge to wipe them off. Gently wipe them off so that the color won't come out. And same thing at the back. If you have a hair dryer, then that's the best thing, because after adding one layer of paint you can dry it, and then later you can add another layer of paint, so that wise there won't be acrylic layers or acrylic color smudges forming in your face. See, that's how I am just adding layers of paint on him. If you use thick paint, then that might just ruin the texture or the efforts that you made to create him. And if you want to, you can also add highlights later on. I'm using currently gray for his clothes. Same thing, making the color watery over here as well, because since if you have seen the previous video, we had given texture to his clothes, so I don't want the texture to be ruined. If I use a thick color, then the texture will be completely ruined. So I'm just using watery color and might do two or three more layers of paint on him. And later you can use a thin brush to add any details that you want on him. Now the colors like yellow and white always leave up layers of acrylic paint on them when you color, hence always try to make the color more watery while using this color like white or yellow. And my suggestion is first add the black color and then later give the eye color to him, because that becomes quite easy. And if you have a 000 brush, then you can give more shading or more colors to the eyes, or more effect to the eyes. That completely depends on what you want. And now here is very completely done and dusted. You can see I have added various varnishes on him as well. And my main aim to show this was how you must create your own characters as well. And first thing is that you must create simple characters at start, because complex characters, if you create at start, then there are chances that they might not get as per how you wanted them to be, and then you might lose interest on this clay. Creating your own characters is always the best way to explore your own creativity, to see how what you can create, and it's the best thing because you don't have to follow anything over here. So do create your own characters and do post it on social media, or do tag me at Great SMM Creations, because I always like to see your artworks. Also, this is the matte varnish that I have used. It's very easy to add this. You can use a brush and simply use varnish. And for the gloss thing, for his eyes, I had used this varnish. It's of the same brand. You can get it online or any stationery stores. So I guess it's enough for today, and see you next time with a new creation.